Moving closer to first pitch here in San Francisco. Interleague Baseball. Next. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Central leading Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against an intimidating foe indeed, the hard-throwing left-hander Madison Bumgarner. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Hit hard back up the middle. And how about this? Extra bases on the first pitch of the afternoon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ballgame. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside, the throw.
And that's a case where you can bet they've just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes third on the very next pitch.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
So important to be able to work the count right here. You know, get yourself into a good hitter's count. We know that's important every day, but especially so when you're facing a guy like this.
Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit sharply to the left side. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this. And that'll give them confidence that they can handle this guy.
Joe Mauer will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Hit hard, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
Trevor Plouffe will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Arias for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Marco Scutaro will stride fourth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course. Currently 4th in the American League in that department. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Let's go.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
Oswaldo Arcia will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's starting to look like they want to show some aggressiveness on the base paths here. That's now 2 stolen bases so far in the very first inning.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. For Scutaro, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Twins are in front, 2-0. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander, ex-Yankee Phil Hughes. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Joaquin Arias will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants, second baseman, Joaquin Arias. Come on, Giants.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, number 84.
Number 84 will step in now. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. strike, 2 called, and it's even at 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Buster Posey will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Brian Dozier will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And that is not good.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on 1 big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Osmeil Pinto will be the batter. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Maxwell is there, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, Phil Hughes.
Phil Hughes will stand in. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ball 1.
Ball inside. Oh, come on.
2 out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Casey McGee will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, Casey McGee.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Brandon Crawford will stand in for the first time now. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Come on now.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Number 34 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. His guys lead it 2-0. Number 70 will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Come on, up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 9, Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Joe Mauer will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First offering on the way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
In there, 2-1.
Here we go! Come on, Giants.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 84 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're up 2-0. Justin Maxwell will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here we go, Justin.
Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And 1 away now in the San Francisco third.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Juan Perez will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
On the ground, softly towards second. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Madison Bumgarner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. But you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
2-2's the count.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Trevor Plouffe will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Come on now, give me a break.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Marco Scutaro.
Marco Scutaro will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. Low for ball 1. up top, it's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Oswaldo Arcia waits on deck. That one's in there, 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Oswaldo Arcia will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. And he'll then put the tag on the runner, and this is a double play. Joaquin Arias will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
Number 84.
Number 84 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
All right, let's make something happen, guys.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Come on, Giant!
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off to the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Buster Posey will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with two away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Casey McGee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Mauer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brian Dozier will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Shortstop, Brian Dozier.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Giants! Come on, Giants!
Here's one hit towards the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher
Osmeal Pinto will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Phil Hughes will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Here comes the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Brandon Crawford will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And there's your first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Number 34 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Come on, base hit now. All right, let's go.
Fouled back. Sliced down the line at first. Oh, a tough play. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Boy, that's really a great play here at first. This ball has double written all over it. But that's a great job there to lay himself out and then hustle over to the bag to get the 3 unassisted put out.
Justin Maxwell will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here. And you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here we go, Giants.
Here we go.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's right, wait for it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Hughes ready with the 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Sergio Romo will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Number 70 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far.
Center fielder, number 70.
Let's go, Giants.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Easy strike out here.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Perez is there to put it away for out number 1.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Eduardo Nunez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line hard into left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he's safe.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Joe Mauer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's the 4th wide one now, so Mauer won't get the chance as they issue him the free pass.
Third baseman, number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Let's go, Giants.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Roll it by. Come on, quick it by.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Go, Giants.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Marco Scutaro will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Shut it down right here.
Give me a shot.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And there he goes towards second. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Juan Perez will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Here's Dozier out at short. And reined in 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Angel Pagan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Angel Pagan.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right.
Since he's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Joaquin Arias will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Arcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Javier Lopez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
49. Javier Lopez.
Oswaldo Arcia will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the first pitch of the inning here, and in for a ball. It's 1-0. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Guys, let's go.
Outside and low, 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Let's go.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Brian Dozier will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Stop cold right here.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
Runner goes for second, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a swing and a ground ball to Crawford for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, catcher, Josmil Pinto.
Josmil Pinto will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Short lead from second, now the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off, too.
Spin and a throw back to second, back in standing. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, just a little topper back to the mound. A good job to look the runner back and then throw on to first for the out.
Phil Hughes will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away.
Don't let him score here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Perez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Number 84 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
For the Giants, left fielder, number 84.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve, 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Misses, ball 2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And down by 2 right here, anything to get a base runner.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Buster Posey will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And that misses 2-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Three and 0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And that's finally over for a strike. One out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 home from Hughes. And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Full count pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Casey McGee will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Here's a swing and another chance out there is short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, most likely an infield single.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Brandon Crawford will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. One on the way from Hughes. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And low that time, but good reactions behind the plate to keep it in front of him. Hughes ready with the 2-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ryan Presley will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Number 34 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Two on, 2 out, the first pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, that is going to make things a little more interesting. Both runners advance, but more importantly, the tying run moves up into scoring position. So instead of needing an extra base hit, now just a grounder up the middle might tie this ball game.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Come on, you can do it.
And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
From the stretch. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
And he struck him out, so the bullpen does its job and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. George Contos will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
George Contos.
Number 70 will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, number 70.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Two and 0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Fouled straight back. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, it's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He tripled in his last appearance. First pitch on the way. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Ryan Vogelsong will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Joe Mauer will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
None out, runners at first and second. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Trevor Plouffe will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
Well, the first 3 batters in the inning all reached. Matt sets the table, and then here's your payoff. This is going to get everybody home and wind up going for a 3-run double.
Gene Machi will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Marco Scutaro will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. For Plouffe, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. 3 runs already home here. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Yeah, you might have seen the shortstop bird dogging him a little bit there at second base, and that's going to open up a good-sized hole on the left side of the infield. The ball just gets shot right through that gap to put runners at first and third now.
Brian Dozier will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Fouled straight back. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Osmeal Pinto will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and two.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this is in the air now, out to left. Number 84 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins lead it 6. Justin Maxwell will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Justin Maxwell.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And this will be fouled away. One, 2. And 2 and 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And these Giant fans are going to be crying in their garlic fries after this one. I mean, this has been a total team breakdown so far. That offense, it's been non-existent.
Juan Perez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike. 1 and 1.
Candy.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2 and 1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2 and 2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Full count, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
I think it's fair to say that this is going to be the best shot they've had so far to get on the scoreboard. You can see the hustle there. He's all the way up to third on the 1-out triple.
Norichika Aoki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Norichika Aoki.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
One and one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now the 1-2 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
1 out and a runner on third. Fouled back. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Get out of here. Let it go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that 1-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Joaquin Arias will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 70 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Twins 6 and the Giants 1. Jeremy Affeldt will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 61 will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Lined hard to center field. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Making a bid for a base hit. This is a tough play for a center fielder because that first step is usually back, but he's charging hard and he lays out to pull it in.
Number 70 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 with 1 away. On the ground to second. Up with it is Arias. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Eduardo Nunez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. And Affeldt comes right at him with the fastball for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 6-1. Caleb Thielbar will come in and pitch now.
For the Twins, number 56, Caleb Thielbar.
Number 84 will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Buster Posey will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll just make it to the bag, a step or two ahead, and there's the first out.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Casey McGee will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. In there, strike one. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Good location on the outside corner there, 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And Crawford swings and misses at that one, a strikeout victim for out number 2.
And with where that pitch was, there's no doubt he was hoping to get a ground ball out of this, but I think he'll be more than happy to take the strikeout instead.
Number 34 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
On the corner away.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Now, there's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
Something now or never, guys.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hard hit towards center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And those guys are definitely deserving of the high fives. Anytime you can come into hostile territory and finish off a 3-game sweep, well, you've earned it.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Phil Hughes. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 6-1. So long from San Francisco.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Phil Hughes. His record is now 8-1. The save to Phil Hughes. Loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero stations. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.